Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Naomi Watts and Byrne are reportedly both in the running to play Olivia Newton-John in a new biopic. The proposed film is said to focus on the mysterious disappearance of the late superstar's boyfriend, Patrick McDermott, who vanished at sea in 2005. The Korean-American cameraman, 48, who dated the late Australian singer for 9 years, was last seen alive on an overnight fishing trip off the coast of Los Angeles with 22 other people. Interest in the case has grown since Newton-John's death at 72 from cancer in 2022. According to a report in the latest New Idea, Watts, 55, and Byrne, 45, are in the running to play Olivia since most American stars struggle with the Aussie accent. Meanwhile, a Hollywood insider has revealed the proposed film will center on the question of whether McDermott actually drowned or faked his own death. The whole movie project has been talked about for years, but when they learned Olivia Newton-John was unwell, it was felt it would be better to put it on hold, a source told the publication. It was after all touching on a sensitive topic. The Hollywood insider continued, most actors really struggle to nail the Australian accent, so the production team are thinking an Aussie actress may well be best. They confirmed that Byrne and Watts are in the mix to play the famed Grease star. Both women have built substantial careers in Hollywood over the decade. Byrne starred in the Apple TV streaming hit Physical, while Watts was most recently seen in the FX series Feud, Capote vs. The Swans. Interest in the case has grown since Newton-John died from cancer in August, and investigators have now uncovered new evidence that sheds light on the mystery. In 2022, Spotify launched the crime podcast Casefile Presents. Pseudoside investigates the widely reported theory that McDermott faked his own death. The 6-part series features never-before-heard interviews and addresses the facts and speculation that followed the incident years later. After McDermott vanished on June 30, 2005, media reports suggested he was in a substantial amount of debt. He had filed for bankruptcy with more than $30,000 owed. Private investigator Philip Klein suggested McDermott's bankruptcy was an important part to the mystery. He also said McDermott, who was born in Seoul and adopted by an American family at age 2, hated the Hollywood lifestyle during his relationship with Newton-John, and in particular disliked red carpets. Hollywood's a place of money, but it's also a place of very poor people who are trying to make it, Klein said. And he just never could make it. In another bombshell revelation, Klein claimed McDermott had left Newton-John a heartfelt note and a bunch of roses shortly before he went missing. The note was passed on to Klein when he was investigating McDermott's disappearance for the U.S. news program Dateline. The note told her that he'd always loved her, always will love her, Klein said. But they had been having a lot of problems. He added, Patrick was backing out of the relationship because he didn't like Hollywood, he didn't like what he was doing. The letter could be interpreted as McDermott's final farewell to Newton-John, and perhaps suggests he knew something bad was about to happen. Many questions still surround McDermott's disappearance, with wild theories he may have faked his own death for a new life in Mexico to avoid paying taxes. He disappeared while on board the fishing boat Freedom, and his absence wasn't noticed until the boat returned to dry land. I don't think I will ever really be at peace with it, Newton-John admitted to Women's Weekly magazine in 2009. I think there will always be a question mark. The Grease star began a 9-year on-off romance with McDermott following her 1995 divorce from her first husband, Matt Lattanzi. Newton-John died on August 8 at age 73 after a long battle with cancer.